Hello, Autobot brand fans. It's Transformers Tuesday, and we've got a lot of reveals and stuff to go over today. So no toy review this week. Next week there will be, but there's just a lot to cover here, figure wise. Okay, so first things first, the Toy Fair reveals for Studio Series 86. We got Kranix over here. Kranix actually looks really good. I'm actually kind of digging how Kranix looks. His first official figure. Astro Train, no matter how they've transformed him, does not look the best, unfortunately. Just too skinny, too disproportionate. I get what they're trying to go for with the whole toy accurate and film accurate, but it doesn't work for a character like Astro Train. You either have to stick to one or the other. There's like no in between there. Skywarp is really good. I like the face on him. Skywarp's my favorite Seeker, so probably gonna pick that one up. Shockwave, it's just a siege mold, but it can connect to Bruticus, which I think is pretty nice, and we'll probably could show those pictures later on. Sunstreaker and Wheeljack are just re-releases, same with Snarl, so nothing like too big there. Mainly just those four. Yeah. Leader, Dinobot, Snarl, Astro Train, Sunstreakers, Skywarp, Kranix, Wheeljack, Shockwave, and then the Matrix of Leadership. Ooh, TF Con, presented by the Chosen Prime. Oh. Oh, cool. That's gonna be fun. If you're actually into that, I won't be able to go, but that's kind of cool. New Legends, Leo Convoy, Legendary Green version. There's a comic for it. Okay. I actually didn't know that. Oh, okay. I'm assuming this explains why he's green. Sorry for like the weird like camera thing. But okay, cool. And if you guys are into that, there you go. That's actually pretty cool. Um, Official Chopin former kits. Okay, not. Oh my. I'm so sorry. I'm not ready for this. Okay. Missing Link Grimlock got shown off. That thing is up for pre order apparently. Same with Overgear Blackout. Ooh, that's actually kind of really good. Um, where's. Okay, this is where I wanted to get to. Overgear Blackout and Overgear Ironhide have been fully shown off now. No longer just the gray prototypes. They are both kind of the same color, with Ironhide being a little bit of a brighter color, as you can see there. Blackout looks phenomenal, though. I love how. What? Just a sec. Okay, anyways, getting back into it. Okay, so obviously we have these two I was just talking about. But Missing Link Grimlock also got shown off. This thing actually is looking like really good. Same with the Evangelion Optimus Prime. Honestly, of the ones that have been revealed, Blackout is probably my favorite of the Overgear figures, so I'm thinking about getting Blackout. Don't have any of the Missing Link stuff, but Grimlock does intrigue me. Still probably not gonna get it. And then Eva Optimus, since I love Evangelion and I love the Age of Extinction Optimus mold, I'll probably get that. Um, Scrolling down here just a little bit further, we have the 86 Roleplay Matrix. This thing is actually like really nice. I don't think I can show any of the videos because of copyrighted music, but basically it lights up. You can open it and hold it like the actual Matrix of Leadership, and it plays the touch. I really like that. A little too big for me, especially compared to the primes here. But yeah, if you're into something like this, I mean, hooray. It's actually pretty cool. Yeah, there's another image of it kind of opened up. Yeah, that thing actually looks like really cool. Ooh, Magic Square's doing Technobots. That's pretty cool. Computron at Legend scale, if you're into that. What? Okay, some of this is news to me, so if you see me get excited, then obviously I am. Ooh. So like a Rescue Bot styled Alita 1 coming out at Walgreens? Hold on. I just need to see that image. It's just a Rescue Bot's a Bumblebee mold. So, but that's actually kind of cool. I do like that. Okay, there's a picture of Bruticus with the 86 Shockwave on the shoulder. And I think Bruticus actually like looks fantastic right here. Okay, so here's a couple of notes that I did want to hit. They did name drop Sunstorm by name. So we're probably going to see like an 86 styled Sunstorm down the line, which is fantastic because we did not get Sunstorm at all for Siege and Earthrise. So if you want a Sunstorm, he's probably going to be coming here pretty soon. This is a kind of a stupid note that Asher can hold the Coronation Starscream crown. I think that was gonna be a given from the get go because it's a leader class, and I think at this rate, opening and closing hands are kind of standard for those figures. This one right here is kind of but they looked at Sunstreaker and Wheeljack and didn't see any room for improvement. I have the Wheeljack mold. Just a sec, actually. I'm gonna grab it. I have Wheeljack. You can't see it too well because that's white and all. But this is the Wheeljack. There's a lot of improvement that can be made to that thing. A lot of paint apps, especially, but mainly with proportions. Like the arms are just way too long. It's more kind of like my issue with Astrotrain. It's more styled towards the toy version of the character and not the actual show model. Sunstreaker I'm actually fine with. Although they did just re-release the Earthrise one, so it's kind of stupid. But and right there, they're gonna work on getting a spoiler for Sunstreaker, meaning that this 86 Sunstreaker's not gonna have the spoiler, which is even more weird, especially because in the line right above, they don't see any room for improvement. Well, there's some room for improvement right there. And also, Starscream's coming out this year. So, now, this might not be everyone's favorite part of the video, but this is definitely mine. Cyberworld got confirmed for season 2, and I've been loving the Cyberworld. I've found it more enjoyable than Earthspark because it's trying to be a kid show and it's actually like sticking to it. Unlike Earthspark trying to be an adult show, a family show, a teen show, a mixture of everything. So we got Cyberworld Season 2 coming out later this year, even though Season 1's not done yet. I mean, if season 1 is done and they left it off on episode 22 with Wheeljack finally getting reunited with the Autobots, I'm gonna be a little bit annoyed, but hey, I can't really complain, especially with these new figures. Like, oh, I'm just gonna go over a couple of them. Obviously, there's the Energon Surge Bumblebee Power Spark, which is a big figure for $54.99. Oh jeez, yeah, I'm not reading that description, but probably the scale class that I'm most excited about is this Energon Surge, because there's a lot of figures coming out in this scale, and the one that's like mainly featured here is the Autobot Hound, which I'm gonna show here in a second. There's also the Energon Surge Soundwave Deep Sea Explorer, which is a nice big set for $32.99. And then there's just a bunch of the little guys, just like the previous ones. So here we go, getting into this. So, there. Gotta face this up. There we go. So here we have Soundwave. This is an amazing Soundwave design. I cannot say enough good things about this design. It's the classic G1 Soundwave design, but with a lot of the Cyberverse elements that I think improve the G1 design, as well as enough new to it, like the whole chest here that's new, and all the tentacles coming out of it. I think they look amazing. The alt mode is a little bit less desirable because I don't know what it's trying to be. I think it's supposed to be like a Kraken, because like you can see the like eyes right here, and of course the tentacles and everything. And if it's supposed to be a Kraken, then I think that that's an even better alt mode for Soundwave. So then moving on, spoilers for the show, but this is kind of confirming Megatron's coming back, because he did die in, I think, episode 16 of Cyberworld. So it looks like Megatron's coming back in a new like Dark Energon form. Kind of looks really cool. He's no longer a bull, but he's this like Energon like drill tank. I think that this is kind of cool. It's kind of fitting of G1 Megatron. I kind of can't wait to see how this like works in the show. Kind of see how they explain how he comes back. Blue Optimus. This thing is just kind of crazy. Looks like he has the like Bayverse blades on the arms and stuff. I do like it, but it's just the same Optimus we got before, but with a lot more accessories. And he's very blue. But this is Hound that I was saying earlier. People are calling him like Yeti Hound and stuff, and I think he fits that like incredibly. Like the shoulder pads here, these are like different accessories, and they kind of look like dinosaur heads or something like that. I like how the chest kind of opens up, and then he has like these saber-toothed tiger like claws on the side, kind of like Cyberverse Cheetor's toy, which I think is an incredible thing, because I like it when they throw accessories in there to give characters like different alt modes. So I think that that's pretty cool. I don't know what the chest cavity is for though, but I think it's really interesting. Head design kind of throws me off for Hound. Same with his feet that you can't really see too well on my camera. There we go. They're just like full on claws, man. But like, I mean, overall, I think it's a decent Hound design. Hopefully the toy plays well. I don't know, this might be one of the ones that I do pick up just to see. And Stick Drift is back. Okay. And like I was saying with the alt mode, obviously everything kind of disconnects and stuff. And he's kind of just like a snowmobile alt mode. So Looks like Cyberworld's going to expand and there's going to be a little bit more snow biomes. I don't know if it's in this set of pictures, but Cheetor would also fit into this kind of biome with Hound, which is kind of cool. Yeah, this is the Power Spark Bumblebee if you actually like care about it. I don't. It's a big, expensive figure that cannot pose and just kind of gimmick based. I don't really like it, but hey, if you're into it, you're into it. I do like that it does have the battle mask, though. That's kind of cool. And his weapons can form into a bee. I didn't see that before. That's actually kind of cool. But yeah. Okay, so Cheetor is in here. So yeah, this is Cheetor and not Tagatron, which might throw some people off because Tagatron's supposed to be like, a Siberian tiger, supposed to be white, supposed to be able to like blend into snow and stuff. So it's kind of weird that they gave that role to Cheetor for Cyberworld, but I do like it. Like, it's just an interesting take. I like to see them like go out of their comfort zone. That's part of why I really like that Soundwave. Because it's not just G1 Soundwave for the millionth time. There's a reason to go after this one. And kind of same with the Cheetor. It's not a yellow cheetah. It's actually something different for once. And the alt mode's not the greatest because it is kind of like a gimmicky toy for kids, but I think that it's just nice to see Hasbro like branch out with their Transformers. That way we're getting some more unique things. So I'm actually like a pretty big fan of this. So I'll probably pick up the Cheetor for sure. Yeah, speaking of just staying within their comfort zone, same Optimus from before, but just with like a blue chest this time. Nothing to really cover here. But yeah, that pretty much does that. From my last video covering a bunch of the reveals and stuff, Liege Maximo looks amazing. And as you can see here in the image, he towers over Megatronus. I knew they were saying that they wanted him to be taller than Megatronus, but he like full on towers over him. I love that for Liege Maximo. Part of me thinks that they should have made Liege Maximo the Titan and put Star Convoy in leader class, but I mean, hey, we're still getting Liege Maximo. It's still the G2 design. I really like it. I think they did everything right with it. You can also see it compared to like Prima here on the side. Prima barely goes up to his shoulders, which I think is nice, and then like the deluxe primes like Alchemist and Solus kind of just go up to his waist, which, hey, I mean, I still really like that. This kind of is a weird one, the deluxe class Star Eagle. Still want to cover it real quick, but basically the Walmart subline is just celebrating 150 years of America, so we got Maximal Star Eagle here, which is just the Airazor mold, but in red, white, and blue. And I think that might be a retooled head to be an eagle this time instead of the falcon. So, I mean, kind of cool. If you don't have the Airazor mold, it gives you another chance to get it, but it's a pretty common mold. I think I have the Airazor mold 4 times in my collection because I have Kingdom Airazor, the Legacy Pterosaur, I got Filch, and then I got the Rise of the Beast Airazor. So I'm probably not going to pick this thing up, but it's an option for people that want it. Yeah. Coming back to the Matrix. Oh, God. Bless me. Shoot. Yeah, but coming back to the Matrix when it was first showed off, yeah, it just kind of lights up. It plays the touch. It's just a really cool thing. It looks like they had a lot of fun designing and making this. So, and just another like cool thing. This is kind of a interesting one. Um, I actually don't think I've seen these images, so okay. So the second Transformers and Stranger Things crossover, I have the first one, despite me not even watching Stranger Things, but I did get Code Red, mainly because I like the box and stuff. But Argumency is kind of, yeah, but I kind of see why they did it. It's kind of cool. May or may not get it. Depends on like reviews and stuff I see of the mold. More stuff here on Star Eagle. Um, this one's actually like really fun to me. So like going back, we have the NFL Transformers. I'm kind of just waiting for them to do my favorite NFL teams. So I'm not gonna like get every single one. Like I'm not a Dallas Cowboys fan, so probably not gonna get this. I'm gonna wait till they get around to Carolina Panthers and Detroit Lions and stuff like that. But that soccer Optimus Prime here, or this is Breakaway. Oh, that's actually like kind of neat since we're not getting a live action one. But I love soccer, one of my favorite sports. So seeing them branch out from just the football to also soccer, I actually like really like that thing. So could be a possibility. I may or may not get this. We'll just have to see, but it looks really nice. Also, for some reason, if you didn't like Twin Mill being blue, you can now get him in red. I mean, that's kind of fun, I guess. But they kept this guy the same. I kind of forgot his name, but this is I think the better of the two. I'm not getting either of them, but yeah. Here's the NFL ones again: Green Bay Packers, got the Steelers, the Kansas City Chiefs, and the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of either of any of these teams, so I'm not gonna get any of them. Oh my, just a sec. Okay, so we're back. So yeah, kind of coming off of that, we're gonna just kind of move on. So yeah, Bruticus is looking really nice. Um, yeah, pretty much we've covered everything that's coming out. Timeline Samurai Optimus and Starscream is gonna come out here pretty soon. And pretty much everything we talked about last stream and this stream, except for Commander Onslaught and Age of Extinction Grimlock. Everything else I've pretty much covered. So we're gonna just kind of move on to easily the best thing. At least in my opinion. This is the second batch of the Cyberworld figures. And if I'm being honest, I think they handled these a lot better than the other batch. But so there's still like a couple other figures, but there's a lot of neat things in here. So we got Scourge right here as this pirate ship that Chop Shop is on. This is amazing. I didn't think they were gonna go that route with Scourge. I don't know if the Robo mode is shown, but like I think that's awesome. We got Arachnid over here. Like to see Arachnid getting into new media. And obviously, we have Shockwave as a Spinosaurus. Everything we have ever wanted is right there. And it's in the same scale class as that Hound. This is so far the only Cyberworld figure I know as a fact I am purchasing. But, I mean, it is really good. I love it. So, yeah, so we're just gonna kind of build off of there. Yellow Park showed off a couple things. They showed off their Dinobot and Primal up here. I don't know if you can see that. As well as Computron, which is just a weird and crazy pull. But everything else has already been shown off, and people already have most of it, including me, so... Blocky's new wave of stuff as well. I really like Bombshell mainly. He's like the only one I really want to get out of this set. Mainly just like Bombshell and Thrust, maybe Mirage too. I like the unique mold they have going for RC, and then of course Unicron. But yeah. Yeah, Astrid Train, more stuff on him. Yeah, and then Blocky's wheels. Oh, this is the whole, like... Okay. So Blocky's wheels, Wave 2, is going to have a Springer, a Roadbuster, Overlord in his plain mode, Iron Fist, Overlord in his tank mode, Huffer, Run Amok, Scoop, Shattered Glass, Sideswipe. Now that's a good pull. Pipes, Cosmos. That's an amazing pull as well. Breakdown. Okay. It's actually pretty cool. I wonder if they have any pictures of these guys. I actually kind of want to see this. And just pull up the... I just want to see the one picture. It's loading. Okay. So that's actually kind of cool. Ooh, it looks like Hover is based on the IDW pipes. Okay. I love this line. Another thing about TFCon, the books. And then this is where Energon Surge got shown off. And so I'm just gonna like pull up that image. Most of it's just of that Bumblebee. But I just want to show off a picture of the poster to round off the video. Just kind of covering the news, but yeah, as you can see, it looks like Soundwave is going to be the main like villain for this upcoming season. And I'm actually like really hoping that that's the case. Either him or Spino Shockwave, which I think is incredible. I just love them doing creative things with Transformers and not having it be the exact same thing. So, yeah, I mean, I could go on a rant from here, but I'm not going to. I have some other stuff to do this evening. But yeah, definitely would recommend looking at these images yourself, buying the figures, really whatever. I'm just here to cover the news. So with that being said, I'm just going to leave it here. Peace out and take care.